All right, this is the beginning of exercise for wimp, singular. And so I've got to recover from a lot of joint problems and muscle weakness and all sorts of bullshit. And I didn't know what to do, but as far as I can tell, it's a low weight numbers game. We're going for blood flow, increased blood flow. And the aim of the exercise is to work towards a deeper range of motion without any focus on muscle breakage. Our muscles are destroyed, joints are destroyed. This is a regrowth experience. So it's numbers, big numbers, low weight. Calisthenics is going to be your best friend. It's cheap and you don't have to embarrass yourself anywhere. So look, nice and slow. Whatever feels comfortable. This is about you, and my exercise is about me. Just stuff like that. And then I'm just aiming to reduce the weight in all the exercises. So it's like the knee exercise becomes this. This is a home gym for 15 quid. In the form of a yoga mat. And these two things, I don't even know what they are. Stuff like that for your knees. I'm using my arms to support. It feels good. And yeah, the idea of the exercise is just to feel good. It's pure feel good. Pure feel good. It's more important than I feel good because I'm so weak. Stuff like that. And then really you can just start experimenting, but you know, it's just about feeling good, man. And then we can start to crunch in the big numbers later on. Peace. All right, this is going to be legs. Basically, this is a recovery mission. And so I'm sticking with, it's a numbers game. It's about low weight numbers. It's the inverse of building muscle, recovery. And so it's really just increasing blood flow and developing range of motion, because in range of motion we're stimulating the body to understand what needs fueling. You know, rebuild those tendons, rebuild those joints, come back stronger. I'm actually going against my own mantra, obviously. Bit of uncomfortable tensions in both knees, particularly my right, but a lot of that we got to work our way through as comfortably as possible without risking injury. It's good to film yourself just for a bit of accountability. Even if you don't want to use it. It's like you can see you're just developing the range. Low weight, numbers game, focusing on blood flow really. and then lunges, and then squats. You really want to, I mean, like, that feels comfortable. That feels slightly uncomfortable. And that feels like it's not going to do good if I'm doing it consistently. Really, it's just feel good. You want to feel good the whole time. It's like if you want to work 16 hours in a day, you can't burn yourself out by 11 o'clock. You gotta feel pretty good all day. That can be maybe 3 low moments from my experience. And if you have more than that, you're not working 16 hours a day. It's not happening. And we're going for the numbers game. Low weight, high repetition, blood flow, range of motion, and then once we're restored, full range of motion, incrementally increasing weight. I'm really going for it. And that's where you'll see the rapid change in 6 months or whatever. Big change, but slow to start, but it's all good. Anyway, I hope this is valuable in some way, and I value your time, and I wish you strength. Alright, because I'm focused on the most rudimentary exercises, it's just basically anything in which we're increasing blood flow and extending towards eventually reaching full range of motion. So, whatever feels comfortable, arms above your head. I think you'd be amazed at how many people this will be a big exercise for, and obviously it requires absolutely no equipment. Couldn't be easier, you know. And like, my understanding of the human animal is we actually would have been conditioned just doing stuff like this, you know. And this actually does provide the ability for muscle growth, simply by stimulating the body's consciousness that these ranges of motion require greater amounts of fuel because we're using them regularly. That's just a short one really, but depending on how unfit you are, you know, feel free to experiment. And like, the thing about these is they're actually quite liberating. You can really, you know, after a naff day, just listen to music or close your eyes, you know, whatever feels good. Just give yourself permission to feel and experience whatever you've been through and grow from it. Move forward and develop yourself with marginal gains, you know. Allow yourself to not take, well, in my situation, it's allow myself not to take myself too seriously, because everything's actually quite absurd, you know. You're allowed to look stupid. Yeah, that's about it. Strength, focus, consistency. I wish it all to you. Peace.